it's Laurie from Passionate Penny Pincher, and I am so excited because it is day 3 of our supper is set for summer cooking challenge, where we have made 6 meals every day that we are putting in freezer bags with these super cute labels. Tons and tons of great recipes. It's pretty fun. I'm super excited. I have already finished 12 meals, so now we're going to be doing meals 13 to 18 this morning. Through Monday, through the end of the week, we'll be making a total of 30 meals for our crock pots, and I had an epiphany this morning that I was super excited about. Even if your family doesn't love slow cooker recipes, you can make a lot of these on the grill. I actually put some notes on some of mine today to put these on the grill. So I'm super excited because we're gonna have a ton of dinners done, whether they be grilling dinners or crock pot dinners or whatever, they are gonna work for you. Good morning, Betty. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, MC. So glad to see you guys on this morning. Tell me where you're from this morning. Tell me what you are having for dinner tonight. I'd love to hear. Guys, this could change your life. I'm crazy excited. I'm also going to show you this. We are also going to do another fun giveaway. I am going to give away for every 50 shares that we have on this post. So you have to share it to win the giveaway. I'm going to give away the closest that I can find to my rival crock pot, which is like my old Mrs. Potts over here. So share this post. I would love for you to share it with some friends so they can see too. This is fantastic. So if you're interested in the menu plans we're using, we are using my friend Tiffany's menu plans from Eat at Home Cooks. If you click the link above, you can grab those. I did have mine bound. Use the code PPP25 at checkout to save 25%. These are amazing. They have changed your life because she color codes the grocery list and the menu plan. It makes it all so easy for you to do that you can get all of your grocery shopping done. This is the easiest way to freezer cook ever. You will love it. So I'm so glad. Thank you for the hearts and likes this morning. Thank you, Kimberly, for sharing. We are giving away, yesterday we picked the winners for the first crock pot. We're giving away 4 of these. We're still choosing the winners of yesterday's who are going to win these cool things. So yeah, we'll be keeping up with giveaways each day, and we will be sure to send you an email or tag you in a post. We'll make sure you find out that you won if you won, so don't worry about that. We're definitely making sure everybody wins. Good morning, guys. Okay, who's ready to cook? Are we ready? I am so excited. I'm also going to show you a cool trick, I think, at the end on how to seal these up if you don't have a fancy sealer, so hopefully that works. Hannah, I know you're watching. If you can maybe send a note to Tiffany and let her know that we are on live. I'm not sure if she caught that this morning because I forgot to text her. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. There we go. Are we there? Good morning. Okay, so we are doing 6 meals this morning. I have already chopped up my onions. I pre-chopped everything. Y'all give me some hearts and likes. Let me know if you can see. Can y'all see this pretty well? Does that work, guys? Hearts, yeah, it's working. Okay, so I've already kind of pre-prepped things so I wasn't having to start from scratch because otherwise this would be a massive undertaking. But I've spent about 30 minutes. So I've spent 30 minutes getting everything ready, and now we're gonna start putting things together. So the first one we're doing is this crock pot honey mustard chicken. So I already have about 6 chicken breasts in my freezer bag. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I used boneless, skinless, frozen this morning. I'm gonna put them right back in the freezer. I've heard that is fine to do, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use this bag thingy, even though I don't really need it on this one, so we'll skip on that. So we need a cup of honey and a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard. So I'm gonna go ahead and I need this one. So we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard first. And a 1/2 cup of honey. And it says to mix in a small bowl, so I guess I should do that. Y'all know I haven't mixed in a bunch, but I'm gonna go ahead and mix it just to be on the safe side. Now, if your family does not love crock pot meals, that's what I was thinking about this morning as I was going through and making them. You could so easily bake these in your oven. You could grill these on your grill. So don't feel like if you make these and your family doesn't love slow cooker recipes, I don't want you to feel like you're stuck to these as slow cooker meals. Does that make sense? There are tons of ways you guys can use this. Is everything working over there? I'm hoping the video is working. So I think that was a huge epiphany to me when I was like, okay, if my kids are sick of crock pot meals or my family is over it, which they all, of course, get that way at some point, then we're gonna add a little salt and a little pepper. Do that. Do a quick stir. Pour it over the chicken. This one is done, guys. I mean, really, how easy was that? I'm trying to make sure I get everything in there. Okay, so that's one done. I'm gonna give it a good mush. Let me make sure everything's working on that side of the screen. Is everything working okay? So that one is done, and all we're gonna do with this is I'm gonna put it in this, and what I love is it's got a tag that you can get that will show you what to do. But like I said, this one you can cook on low in the crock pot for 6 to 8 hours, or you can cook it on high for 4 to 6 hours, or you can grill it. And now I'm gonna show you this, well, I'm gonna wait, I'll show you the next one. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that one. And all of them, most of them would work that way. Okay, this next one is a little bit more involved, so I'm just gonna tell you. This one is tamale sandwiches on cornbread. I have never made this one, so I have no idea if it's gonna be any good, but we'll see. And don't forget, guys, for every 50 shares we get, we're gonna be giving away a crock pot. So make sure you hit that share this button if you'd like to be included in the giveaway. That way we can find you. We can easily find y'all when you share. Okay, so we're mixing together. We've got a 4 to 5 pound pork shoulder. Now I'm gonna add in 28-ounce canned crushed tomatoes, an onion. That smells so good. 2 teaspoons of cumin. And if your family doesn't like any of these certain ingredients, like if your family doesn't like cumin, you could totally leave that out. Okay, then we're gonna add in let's see, we're gonna add in, and thankfully I watched Tiffany how to do this. I'm hoping y'all can see this pretty well. Let me scoot this over. Can y'all see pretty good here? Because this is important. I watched her do this on live one day, and I'm so glad I did, because I did not know how to do this. So we want 2 chilies, seeds scraped out and finely chopped. So I'm taking out 2 of these, and they are spicy. So if your family doesn't like spicy, if you open them up, do y'all see? Here, wait, I want you to see this. Can y'all see this? I'm opening up to get the seeds scraped out. I hope y'all can see. That will help a lot of the heat. And I had never seen this until I watched Tiffany show me how to do it on Facebook Live. So thank you, Tiffany, because I would not know how to do that. I'm gonna get all of these off, and I'm gonna even take out the center part. Okay, so do you all see this one I'm left with? I'm left with that. Y'all see that? Okay, so and then we're gonna slice it up. Okay, so that's one, and I'm afraid I still have some seeds in there. I'm gonna work on that a little bit more. Okay, so sorry guys, you're gonna have to be patient with me while I do this, because my family will not eat it if it's crazy spicy. So I'm gonna try to get all these out, and if y'all have tips on how to do this better, y'all know I would love to hear them. I can't read them very well right now. But you want to get all those seeds out. So I'm getting, y'all see the seeds? I'm gonna make sure y'all can y'all see those? Yeah, you want to get those out. Okay, so we're gonna go get rid of all of those. And we're gonna slice these up and add those in, and that's it. And then a teaspoon of salt. Let me wash my hands real fast. And then you can save these for something else. Yeah, there we go. So now we're gonna add in a teaspoon of salt. And then we're just gonna mix that all together. And I'm gonna use my cool little thing from Amazon. These are amazing. I'm super excited. They're only like $7, and I think they are so well worth it. So we're gonna put this, okay, for those of you guys who haven't seen how these work, how many of you guys have these? Give me a heart or like if you have one of these at home. I could not find these anywhere but Amazon. I thought Walmart would sell them, but look how it holds. Can y'all see how awesome that is? Yeah, it holds your bag right open there for you. It's amazing. Look at that. I love it. Okay, so there's that. So we're gonna dump everything in. Still pretty messy. And have any of y'all heard of the trick where you put your bag in water to get rid of the extra air? I hadn't heard of that before. I'm gonna try it really fast just to see if it works. Let's see, I've got a little bit of a mess. Okay, so here we go. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm not sure if this works, but I read some things yesterday that said it would work. So we're gonna try it because this one is gonna be the worst one. So I read that if you don't have a food saver, have y'all tried this before? To submerge your thing in water and it will help get the air out. So I'm gonna go ahead and seal it up most of the way. I'm gonna see if this works. Oh, I think it's gonna be too big. I think I've got too much. Too much, too much, too much. I'm not seeing anything amazing here. Is there secrets on how to do this? Like, I don't know how to do this. Oh, there is some air. The air is going out. Yeah, it actually is. Awesomeness. Okay, so yeah, if you're struggling with, if you don't want to buy a food saver, that actually kind of works. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not food saver quality, but it's way better than what I was doing before. The only thing is you need to make sure you dry your bag off before putting it. But yeah, that's sealed a lot tighter because the stuff with sauces, I have a really hard time sealing. So we're gonna go ahead and put this one in. How many shares are we at? Can someone let me know? Do we have enough shares to get a couple giveaways, I hope? Oh, someone says do it in ice water. Is that the trick? Okay, maybe on the last one, I'll put ice water in there and see how that goes. Ice water, that makes sense. Thank you. I read it this morning and I saw cold water and my water wasn't getting that cold. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put my ice in here. So by the last one, we'll have ice water to work with. Okay, so I'm over here filling with ice water. Y'all be patient. And I don't know if I have enough ice here. Okay, we'll see if that works. Whew. Okay, so what time is it? It's 9:34 and we have 2 meals done. We're on to meal number 3. And this one, again, what I love about these is you can cook them in your slow cooker, you can cook them in your crock pot, you can put them in your Instant Pot, you can put them on the grill. I think this one would be really good. You know how you could do this one that I think would be super yummy is to bake it in foil on the grill. So I just want to make sure y'all know you don't feel like you're stuck doing stuff in the crock pot if you're not so sure about it. So we're going to add in, we've got 1 to 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast. I'm going to add 1 onion that's sliced thin. A 1/2 cup of Italian dressing. 1/2 cup of maple syrup. And I did use real maple syrup. Normally I would just like buy stuff that's cheaper, but I did use the real maple syrup. Okay, and then we're gonna add in 3 apples. And I think this would just be a perfect one, either to put in a foil packet on the grill. Do y'all remember when that was the thing to do, was to do the foil packets? You could easily do that. Okay, so we've got 3 apples, and I'm just using one of these things. If you do not have one of these apple things, it will change your life. It's like the best. That's one of the best purchases I feel like I've ever made, ever. I love it. I could have done this ahead of time, but. So we've got 3 apples. Okay, that one's done. Okay, meal number 3. That one took like 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. The trick is, of course, to have your grocery list and menu planning ahead of time. I probably could, I feel like this one is gonna need to be melded around a little bit because of the apples, and I'm hoping I did that correctly. Yeah, it says mix everything together. The apples, you're gonna wanna have them covered in the Italian seasoning or they will brown. So you need to make sure these are covered. So I'm gonna close this off. I'm gonna give it a good shake because I wanna make sure that those apples are covered because otherwise they won't work. Okay, so that one's done. Yay, 3 meals done. Don't forget, guys, you can grab these meal menu plans, the grocery list, everything you need with the code PPP25 at checkout at the link above. Number 3 is done. Okay, number 4 is actually one of my favorite recipes. So I'm making it for dinner tonight. This one I made when Tiffany from Eating Home showed me how to do it. This is so simple. Y'all, this is the best. If you have not made this, you should make this. These are chicken Philly sandwiches in the slow cooker. I forgot a green pepper. I'm actually adding this. We're doing this for dinner tonight. But I'm going to have to go grab a green pepper from the store and grab it. All you're going to do is put, and this is the slow cooker we're giving away for shares, so make sure you share. This is just, I'm going to do the newest brand of the Rival Crock Pot. I love this Rival Crock Pot, so that's a great one. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to do, let's see, you need 1 to 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast, 1 large onion, 1 green pepper, and 1 can of marinated artichoke hearts. That's it. That's all you need, guys. This is fantastic. Then at the end of the day, what you do is you shred up your meat. So you're just going to shred it up. You're going to serve it over hoagie rolls and then you're going to toast it with provolone. Oh my gosh, so yummy, so simple, relatively healthy. This is the best. Like, this is the best. Like, when I do mine, I'll probably put mine on some type of a flat out fold out thing. I love these, so I highly recommend that recipe. Okay, so that's meal number 4. What time is it? Guys, we just did like how many meals in so little time? Granted, a lot of it was the prep work. Okay, so now we're moving down here to the chili sauce chicken legs. Now, I am going to tell you, I realized last night my family does not like chicken legs that are cooked in the crock pot. So I will not make these in the crock pot. In fact, I'll show you guys. Hang on. I don't know if this is really, I don't know if this is necessary or not. This is probably not necessary on this one. But it is really a cool thing when you're just trying out, when you're making, I don't know, I may need, let's see. Can I do it? I don't know, this is bulky. It's just bulky. Okay. I'm gonna try to get these to stick together. So what we're gonna do on this one is we need 4.5 pounds of chicken legs, a whole bottle of chili sauce. So I'm just using the Kroger brand chili sauce. Okay. So a whole bottle of chili sauce. And y'all, I told you guys the other day I had a fly. I just had a fly come into the house. I don't know what it is about freezer cooking, but sure enough, there's another darn fly in my kitchen right now. Okay, so there's a bottle of the chili sauce, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and a tablespoon of Worcestershire. Oh, that's a teaspoon, hang on. And that one's done. So what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna grill it. And y'all can see I put a note to myself, use on grill. Because I don't think my family loves the texture of chicken legs in the crock pot. It is just a different taste. But what I can do is I can thaw this out the night before. And that's what you can do with so many of these meals, guys, is you can thaw them out the night before this summer, and then you can grill them. How nice. So this is, I didn't even think about this. So this morning as I was going through, I was like, there is no reason these have to go in the crock pot. Basically, if you've ever bought like those steamers from Green Giant, the little meals that you buy, the frozen meals ahead of time, you're just making these yourself. You're just doing it yourself so you don't have to pay for them. So be sure to click that link above. I think it's so worth it. And when that occurred to me, because I love my family and I love my crock pot, but my family does not always love my crock pot, and they get tired of it really fast. And when it dawned on me that I have 2 options, it was like, oh, you can even bake these in the oven. Think of how yummy. So you're just getting the seasoning and the cooking part done, so that all you have to do is just get your meat prepared. Is that not awesome? I think that's awesome. I need some hearts or likes for that because I think it's kind of phenomenal. Yeah, it's the little things. Okay, so now it is 9:42. Meal number 5 is done. And that fly is back to say, I cannot even believe. My kids play outside a ton as soon as it gets warm out here, and the flies, and they leave that door open, the flies find their home. Okay, last meal is, okay, beef teriyaki with pineapples. This one is so easy. 2 pounds of stew beef. 15-ounce jar of teriyaki sauce. This one, if I was making this and didn't want to do it in the crock pot, I would do it on the stove top. So all you'll have to do is pull it out. You can put it in the crock pot, let it cook all day, or thaw it out and put it on the stove top. And then add some pineapples, onions, green peppers, whatever you want. That's it. Like, it's done. Seriously, y'all. You cannot make it any easier. Okay, so I'm going to try the hack for getting the bags closed really fast. Let me get the ice out and see if I can get this to work. Because I'm so curious now if this really works. I'm going to read your comments. I'll scoot it in so you guys can really see if it really does work. So you don't waste your time on it if it doesn't work. Okay. Can y'all see this? Let's scoot this over here. Does this work? Let's see. Okay, so in theory, I'm going to close this off. I'm going to submerge it in the cold water. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I mean, it's helping, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's working. Do y'all think it's working? Thank you for sharing the post. I appreciate that. We'll give away some crock pots today, up to 4 crock pots for every 50 shares. So what do y'all think? Somebody said, what other tips do you guys have on how to get this thing to, needs to be deeper? Okay. Thank you. Submerge all the way. I'm afraid, okay, well I don't have it. Okay, so if I submerge it all the way, I'm gonna close it first then. Thank you guys. I knew y'all were smarter than me. So does that pretty much, hang on, I didn't have it all, hang on. This is like an experiment. You need to, I couldn't see that question. The sink, do it in the sink. I thought about doing it in the sink, but there it goes. Yeah, actually look, it works, guys. Look at that. So then the thing you're gonna have to do is make sure you dry it off completely. Yay, thank you for showing me how to do that, because who wants to buy a food saver if you don't have to? And who wants to store a food saver if you don't have to? Okay guys, so I'm gonna be trying, should I try it with all of them? Y'all, I'm just gonna try it with one more, because now I'm just, because I get kind of goofy excited over things like that. Hang on, let me try it with the, I'm gonna try it with the apples, because I really don't believe it'll work. Even though the problem with the apples is they're, yeah, that's gonna scare me if it's like cross-contaminated or anything. I can't do it. Anyways, I'll play with it some more later and see if it works. But if so, that would be awesome. I'm so curious now. Yeah. Anyways, so fun. Okay, so I'll go through and answer your questions real fast. I'm so glad you've enjoyed the meals. Yeah, guys. Oh, yay, 297 shares. So we will definitely be giving away some crock pots. I will go through and answer any questions. These are the menu plans I'm using. They're amazing. They will change your life. Here's the thing, guys. Just think about it in the summer. Like I said, for me this morning when it dawned on me that I didn't have to make them all in the crock pot, my family really does love the crock pot. Like well, no, I'm not going to say that. I really love the crock pot, but my family gets, they get tired of it every single night. And so I was thinking the fact that I can use so many of these and cook them on the grill, it's going to make life so much easier. Okay, Roberta, do it in the sink do it in the sink. I'll do it in the sink. How cold do you think that you have? How cold does the water have to be? I wonder. I'll do it in the sink. I'm not going to do it tomorrow. I'll try it tomorrow. Jennifer, how was dinner? It was really yummy. The only thing, I love the sausage. The only thing was we didn't love the texture of chicken legs in the crock pot. Even I didn't love, I'll be honest, I didn't love the chicken legs in the crock pot. So I will definitely be doing those. I'll be thawing them out in the future and then just putting them on the grill or in the oven. So, but it tasted, the flavor was great. It was just that we've never done chicken legs in the crock pot before. Yeah, so that helps. Yeah, I am so, thank y'all so much, and let me know what other questions y'all have. Let me show you kind of how the menu plans work so you can see them, because they're phenomenal. Tiffany just does such a good job of putting these together so that you have everything color coded, and I know it's going to be backwards. The temp doesn't matter, Selena, on the water. Water temp doesn't matter. Y'all are going to make me want to go try it. I don't know how clean my sink is. I'll go do it after. I'll try it tomorrow. Yeah. Putting the meals on the grill to me is going to be like life-changing. Because I feel like the meals are so yummy, but they do taste kind of, you get that same texture with crock-pot meals. Any of y'all who make crock-pot meals know, you make them a lot. But I think you can totally, you're going to have to just kind of know your temperatures on how long to cook, so you're going to have to do a little guesswork. But if you have a meat thermometer, you should be fine. Yeah, I think this is going to change our life cooking wise. So it's pretty exciting. Thank y'all to everybody who shared it. Oh, Jennifer, I am with you. I think this is going to be a lifesaver. Chicken legs fall apart in the crock pot. They do. They're just not the same. So the taste of the meal last night was fantastic. I just didn't love the texture. You printed the meal ones and you had them bound. Oh, lots of people have asked, where did I get these bound? So for like $3 at Staples, you can get these bound, which I highly recommend. Thank you for sharing, Karen. Thank you, Kathleen, for sharing. I appreciate that so much. Guys, I just think you're going to love having these for as low as, I think it ends up, if you got the entire year, you get them for as low as like $1.20 a week, which is crazy because you're going to have everything you need to make all of your Whole Foods menu plans, slow cooker menu plans, everything else. Somebody said they thawed their ribs overnight. Yeah, you could, and with ribs, I think ribs you could easily, guys, once the meals are in the freezer bags, the marinating is all done. So they're going to be marinated and taste yummy no matter how you choose to cook them. Genius. So yeah, I love that. Anyways, sorry, got all excited. So for $1.20 a week, you get all of the slow cooker menus, all the whole food menus, all the traditional menu plans for her entire year, plus an entire 1 year worth of freezer meals. Guys, after doing this week, I may do this for the rest of my life. Like, y'all may be seeing me do a video like this all the time. Yes, someone said they used a 3-ring binder. Great idea. Mine is actually, my other ones are in a 3-ring binder right here. And I only switched it over because I knew doing the lives it'd be easier to have this. So yeah. But you get all of the meals that you need for as little as $1.20 a week. And just think, if you do it, I think my problem is I don't always batch cook it. And so now that I've kind of figured out this whole batch cooking concept, it makes it a lot easier. Shannon, is there a good variety? So the ones that we're doing for this week, yes, the only one that we've doubled up on this month. So we're going to have 30 meals in 5 days. The only one that I think we have twice, I believe the only one is the chicken Philly sandwiches. So, and they're so good, you could eat them twice. So yeah. Jerry, yes, I really think now that I've done this, I'm like, why would I not do this all the time? Like, why would I ever not live like this? So I may be like, if we do it now, it'll get us through most of summer. So then we may do another one in August, I think, because really to be able to have all of this cooking taken care of, my problem is not so much cooking, it's the buying. And so this way I have my grocery list done and my menu planning done. And I mean, to me, this is way simpler, right? I mean, why haven't we done this our whole lives? Like, why have I not done this? My oldest is 17. I should have figured this out by now. You need to know how to get the recipes. If you have had any problems with the recipes, send us an email to contact@passionatepennypincher.com. Yeah, contact@passionatepennypincher.com and we will help you. Tina, am I a superhero? No, I'm crazy. But seriously, why wouldn't we do meals like this? Like, why, especially if we can do them in the grill and in the oven? Like, we're not stuck to the crock pot. This was like an epiphany for me this morning. I was so super excited. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to just make our life so much easier. So, and I'm all about, guys, when it comes down to it, I am lazy at the end of the day, and I hate grocery shopping. Everything in my whole being, even though I'm a penny pincher, hates to grocery shop. I know that's crazy. So if I can do this and get this out of the way and save money while doing it, oh yeah, I'm all about that. And I will tell you, somebody asked me yesterday how I'm doing it. For this week, I bought Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday groceries, and then I ordered them through Kroger Click List. You can use Walmart's, what's it called? The Walmart, what's that called from Walmart? The Walmart curbside pickup. Use the Walmart curbside pickup or Kroger Click List. I ordered all of my groceries on Sunday for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm picking up my groceries this afternoon for tomorrow and Friday. So I would split it into at least 2. How about cooking it? Yes, you could cook it in a Dutch oven. The soups and stew recipes you could do on the stovetop. It's just the grocery shopping that kills me. So if we have all of our grocery shopping done, think of how much money we're going to save this summer too. That's another big thing. So we're saving money, we're saving time, we're saving energy. So then when you go to the grocery store, you're going to be picking up things like milk and eggs and fresh veggies, of course, but you're not going to be doing everything else. Selena, I have not tried chipped yet, but I am so tempted to. Someone says to double bag. I am double bagging mine because for several reasons. One was to make sure the label stayed on. I also think you'll make sure nothing bursts. Do you buy everything in the recipe? Okay, so what's the temp for oven cooking? Gosh, that's such a good question. I think you're going to have to maybe do a little bit of Googling, but pretty much whatever you would cook your regular chicken at. So like if I was doing the chicken legs, I would probably do the chicken legs. Tiffany, if by any chance you're on here, you would probably know better than I would do. I'm willing to kind of chance things. So I would probably do the chicken legs like at 375. And I would probably do them until they were cooked through. I would check with a meat thermometer for sure. Shift, I've heard, is amazing. Yeah, that would be a great way to go. I haven't tried them out yet. There was one other question. Oh, I know what the question was. Do you buy everything? So no. What I did was, she's got it planned out for you, and I don't know how well you can see this. I know it's probably not going to show up as well as I want it to. But she's got it where it actually is in parentheses what you need for everything in parentheses is stuff you need for the side dishes and the extras. So the stuff that's not in parentheses is what you need for the actual meal. So I am only buying the stuff that I need for the meal. Oh, Linda, great price on chicken legs at Aldi. Good to know. Yeah, we're not going to heat up the kitchen. I love cooking on the grill, and so the fact that I can make so many of the grill, it's so worth it. Deborah, you asked what Shipt is. I just heard about it a few weeks ago. Basically, it's kind of like Amazon Prime, but they deliver groceries to you. So, yeah, pretty fun. I'll go through and answer anyone. Patty, the color coding changes your life. Like, it changes the way you do everything, because say your family doesn't like chicken broccoli Devon, then you can just, or however you say, chicken broccoli Devon, whatever that is, you can just leave that one, everything in green, off the list. So, yeah, the color coding is pretty amazing. Yeah. So cool. Yes. Karen, yes, if you click the link above, use the code PPP25 at checkout. If you do the whole year, it's as little as $1.20 a week. If you just want to try it out for a month just to see, the cost is like, I think it's like $10, and you're going to get an entire year's worth of freezer meals, slow cooker meals, and then a month's worth of slow cooker meals, whole food meals, and traditional meals. And the meals are pretty healthy, not a whole lot of stuff. I did notice tomorrow has the most cream of chicken soup. So I will tell you, we haven't had a single bit of cream of chicken soup yet, but tomorrow there's a little bit. Yeah, Selena, Shipt is a grocery shop and you pay on the app. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. I hope you guys had the very best day. Thanks for taking the time to watch this morning. We'll be back on tomorrow, and tomorrow we are making crock-pot beef fajitas, chicken fillets in the slow cooker, turkey breast, which I'm a little curious about the turkey breast. I'm not quite sure how that one's going to go. I'm not sure at all how that one's going to go. Chicken broccoli Devon, whatever that one is. Crock pot beef teriyaki, slow cooker king ranch chicken. Lots of meals, so much good stuff. Thank y'all so much. I hope you have the best day, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks.